So, what up, people? Sorry about that. Phone died. You guys are awesome. Back on it. Yeah, I was just getting so into it, I think I lost track of time, and yeah. So I'm gonna go deeper on this. The reason that Leos like to be... What's up, Korea? What's up, Fevos? Good to see you here. Welcome to the family. We're talking about astrology tonight. We talk about all kinds of random, cool stuff that nobody talks about. So that's what this channel is. My name's F Serpent, by the way. So, Leos, why is it that they want to be the center of attention? Why? Because each one of these signs has an orientation, but there's a why behind it. And if you understand the why, you understand them. Leos want to be the center of attention because at this point in their... Yeah, absolutely. At this point in their development, a Leo gets their validation from outside until they mature into the true Leo king. Until they mature into the true Leo queen that they could be. They are looking outside for validation. So their self-worth... Leo rules the third chakra, right? Self-worth, pride. And so they're looking outside. Yeah, the king of the jungle, right? But they're just trying to prove their worth to themselves. They're trying to feel that they're worthy, that they're good enough by looking outside themselves when they're still a young Leo, when they're still an immature Leo. Now, you'll find in each one of these signs, there's like a mature version and then there's an immature version, right? Immature Leo is just trying to get validated. Validate me, please. Oh, please, tell me how good I am, right? And then like, when they're not getting validated, what happens? They feel like there's something wrong with them. They're pissed off. They get mad at other people, right? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the family. I'm so stoked to have you guys here. We're talking about astrology and some very interesting topics indeed. And if any of you guys think astrology is BS, we're talking about like a lot more of why it's not, a lot more why it's real, and cool stuff. So anyways, but we're talking about Leos right now. And what I was just breaking down is that Leos, religion of love, son. Love and knowledge. You gotta have them both. Ignorance is evil. Okay, I did my plug. So the chakras, we're gonna get there, King. We're gonna get there. First, I'm gonna finish on Leo. So basically, what's up, Kit? So basically, Leos, when they're young, are Leos, when they're young and immature, they're looking outside themselves for validation. And I'm sure you guys know people who are looking outside themselves for validation sometimes, right? Welcome back, Aida. They're looking to feel it from the outside, and when the Leo matures, they find it inside. Dude, they find it inside, and that's when they're the true, like, that magnetic presence, that, like, radiance, that all that amazing things comes through them when they find it inside. I'll give you guys one more example, right? Scorpios. How many of you guys know a Scorpio, or you are a Scorpio? I'm Scorpio Moon. Watch out. So, basically with Scorpios, though, it's the same thing. The young, immature Scorpio is like revenge, right? Oh, nice, Demetrius. I'm so glad. You just chime on in here whenever you feel like it. Oh, this is awesome. We got lots of good people coming in. Welcome to the family. This is the tribe for saving the world. Yeah, I know. It's big. F Serpent, at your service. So like Scorpios. Oh, you're like triple Virgo, huh? That's awesome. We talked about Virgo earlier in the earlier broadcast. Yeah, we talked all about Virgos. I dropped some mind-blowing stuff on that. So but back to Scorpios, right? Scorpios are very vengeful when they're young. When Scorpios don't know what the freak is going on in their lives and they don't have it figured out and they don't know themselves. Vevos, this is astrology. What's up, Zombex? So basically, like, when they're young, I know, right? Aging sucks. So when they're young, basically, they get really easily angry. They, like, take revenge on people. We're going to get to Pisces. We talked a little bit about them. But when Scorpios get mature, they're actually the most amazing sign. Like the mature Scorpio is like one of the most amazing signs because they're the most benevolent. They love everyone. They don't get sucked into revenge. They don't get taken into any of these things, right? And they actually serve everyone when the Scorpio reaches their full maturity. And it's like, dude, it's the most beautiful process when the Scorpio truly matures. So, okay, let's talk about another one. What should we talk about? Cancer? Cancers are awesome. I dated a Cancer. It was like one of the most amazing, passionate relationships. Pegasus. Dude, Golden King, I think you can ride the Pegasus. I think that's your destiny. All right, so I'm gonna talk with Phevos real quick. So born on 11th of February. So that means you are an Aquarius. So Aquarians, this is super important, and this could be like one of the cool things we connect. So Aquarius, how many of you guys know that the age of Aquarius is what we're coming into? In the next 50 to 100 years, we're going to move out of Pisces and into Aquarius in the big cycle. So there's little cycles, right? Like think about a gear that interlocks with other gears. There's little cycles, which is like what year it is. And then there's big cycles, which are cycles of 2150 years. Put that in your notebooks, children. 2150 years. And so these big cycles are all ruled by one sign. And they go very slow. And in 25,000 years, they complete. And that's called the precession of the equinoxes. And that is indeed the big cycle. Right. So we're coming up to the reset of the big cycle for Earth. We're coming up to the reset of the big cycle for Earth. Which is like, I cannot tell you guys how huge and important this is. Yes, it's for free. You can look this up online. So basically with the moving into the age of Aquarius, no, I was just saying that because I was going to do a short scope, but now there's all my homies are here, so I'm just going to talk for a little bit more and we can chill and answer questions. But no one's leaving, fortunately. The family is only growing. Oh, dude, Golden King, how are you going to ask so many questions all in a row? I can't even explain the first one. You're like, what is Draco? What is Orion? What are chakras? I'm like, dude, each one of these topics is like a 30-minute scope. Bro, you got to slow down. We got to stay on one thing at a time. We'll get to all this. We'll do scopes on Draco, on Orion, on all of it. Yes. So, okay, we're going to go right back, though. We're going to go right back to Aquarius, because that's what Phevos from Korea is himself. Okay, so Aquarians are air signs. But it's weird that they're air signs. Because the true picture of an Aquarius is this dude pouring out a big, big vial of water. That's good. So what does that mean, pouring out the water? So Aquarius is about the destruction of form into formlessness. And essentially Aquarius is a compassionate sign, is an air sign, and Aquarius kind of goes above it all. Aquarians are like mysterious, they're above it all, they're analytical. But the age of Aquarius is interesting because it means that all the old structures are going to break down, because that's what we're coming into an age that is ruled by the sign of Aquarius. So what does that mean? That means that governments, corporations, religions, all of these ideas that have ruled the last 2,000 years are going to seriously change. And look, they already are, right? You can feel this happening in so many places in our society. You've got people who've lost their faith in the governments. You've got people who feel that religion is no longer the way, right? Because they feel like they've been misled, or they've fallen into the traps of believing that there's just one type of God or one God, and that everyone else is going to hell, or that they're going to hell. And it's like this whole crazy thing, right? That we've all been sold. We've all been told this for like the last thousands of years, and finally everyone is like, okay, enough, like new program, like new reality, like I'm over all that. Clearly that doesn't work for us, so we need a different program, we need a different reality. And that's the cool thing about this time that we're moving into, is that age of Aquarius is like, think about the dude, yeah, it's a reset. He's pouring out the water from the veil, from the container. So the water was in the container, it was in form, the consciousness was in form, and then it's getting poured everywhere. And it's like, okay, we're starting from scratch, pouring out the waters. Well, that's the thing you got to understand about Trump, is that like there's still going to be those people who rally everybody up and are like the old way, the old tribal ruler. Dude, Trump is just like a tribal leader who's like, here's Trump's strategy, right? Trump is like, listen, there's some very, very dangerous people over there, and they're coming over here, and if we don't build a wall, if you don't support me, they're going to kill everyone. There's a big, big problem. Right? My Trump imitation. I got work to do. But here's the thing. Trump is Trump is very much like the old world holding on. And all the people who are afraid in the world look to Trump for answers, because Trump seems to be like the guy who wants to take it back to how it was. And every time, I'm telling you, every time there's a transition in Earth, there is, I know, right? Dude, get him out of here. But here's the thing. Trump is good because he gets everyone to release their anger and at least express something. And when Trump he won't win the election. Trump is not going to be president. Like, I mean, it could happen, but it's not going to happen. Like, it's not. And it's going to be a brokered convention on the Republican side, and I'm going for Bernie. But we do this one time and one time only. So Trump is, he's like the old world holding on and using fear and anger and division and racism to like get everybody all fired up, right? Yeah, exactly. Feeling that burn. I'm feeling that burn. You know what I'm saying? So, see, I don't even know where we are. We're having such a good time. All right. Meggie Murder. What a name. Meggie, who are you with a name like that? Yes, exactly. So, okay. All right, Golden King. We'll see you next time. I'm going to be on here Thursday and Friday next week. But Aquarius, thank you. Thank you, Zombeck. Somebody's on it here. So, Aquarius. My grandpa's an Aquarius, right? Aquarius are like, what's up, Blackberry? Welcome to the family. So Aquarians are interesting. Like I say, they're very aloof. They're kind of, it's hard to know what they deeply feel, but they're passionate. They are passionate once you get them talking. But Aquariuses are kind of like hard to get them talking sometimes. And to get them like to fully open up. Thank you. So that's the Aquarians, right? And let's do one more. What other sign should we talk about? Are you an Aquarius? Smoking that meth. Smoking that crack. Smoking that crack, son. What up, bitches? Virgo? Okay, I do want to do Virgo because Demetrius is here. All right, let's talk about Virgos. So we talked about some famous Virgos. Nas, Ludacris. A lot of very interesting people are Virgos. So Virgo is an earth sign. And a Virgo is grounded. And to most people, Virgos seem very, how should I say, like kind of strong and mysterious. People don't understand Virgos. And Virgos confuse the shit out of other people. But the truth is that Virgos confuse the shit out of themselves. Is Freddie Mercury a Virgo? I didn't know that. But here's the thing about the Virgo. The sign of the Virgo is the Virgin, right? That's where the Virgo comes from. And when you think of a virgin, you think of what? You think of sensitivity. You think of softness. You think of that girl who has never been touched. And she's like waiting and looking and like exploring herself, but everything is so fresh, right? So there's a part of every Virgo, even though you're an earth sign and you're super grounded and it looks like you're hella strong, and so people assume you're hella strong, there is the most sensitive interior in Virgos. The softest side inside there. I dated a Virgo, and it took me a while to realize that this is the case. Because on the surface, she was like badass warrior chick. But in her heart, she was like the softest thing, right? She was the softest thing in her heart. And she was like I didn't realize who was inside the shell of the outer strength. And it was just this, like, the virgin, right? And like, so Virgos never feel seen. Oh, thank you. You're awesome. So Virgos like almost never feel seen. They don't feel known. And it's like the hardest thing for them to feel that somebody gets them. Because they constantly have to feel like they have to put on some kind of a, not a front, but they just feel like nobody sees me, nobody knows me, no one knows who I am, right? That's like the Virgo thing. But, yeah, this is fascinating stuff. And we're going to go more into this soon. It's like 10 o'clock, though, and I'm going to go out, have a beer or two with some fellow magi and fairies here in San Diego. Anyways, I love you guys. And if you're new to the family, welcome. Check us out on www.family.link. And we've got resources. We're like constantly updating the website. We're going to be putting a bunch of new stuff in next week. And for all of you guys just getting here, welcome to the family. This is the tribe for seeing the world, saving the world. We're a bunch of spiritual gangsters up in here, bringing it to you live and direct. 9 o'clock every night. One love. If I can even turn this thing off. There we go.